Test, test. Weird. Hey, Shadow. OBS suddenly forgot my microphone. Oh, I do also love this soundtrack. I've listened to it at work because it's so good. Ah. All right. Get your snacks, get your drinks. I've got mine. How are you doing this evening, Shadow? I forgot it does that. Oh, God. The guy who narrates this, oh, he's got such a good voice. That reminds me, let me tab out. Oh, where's the guy? There we go. He also does the voices in the other Supergiant games. Logan something.
Now, who's responsible for this?
This guy. Here, let's pop this open. I know Darren Korb does the music, featuring Logan Cunningham. Good call. Good memory. Oh, so very excited. You sure you wish to start a new game? Your existing game will be lost. Yeah, it's been like 8 years since I last played.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
Oh, he actually voices Hades.
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
That dude's going
Ground forms up under
places.
his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road.
The Kale Hammer.
Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella. Forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him, though.
They forced my health down, those buggers. Buffering? There ain't no buffering allowed here.
For a while.
Darn right I do.
An old repeater falls out of the sky.
Ooh.
Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do.
Got about getting a gun.
Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
Oh.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink.
Okay. They do a real good job with their
A swirl
tutorials.
squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
Ah, and it feels so very good.
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew.
Ah,
Always used to fancy her.
a memento, an identification badge from the old days. All those on official business for the city bear the Star of Caledonia. It is said to represent warmth, labor, and sacrifice. Crystal barrette, a fashion accessory covered in soot, holds great value, of the sentimental variety. Also holds hair firmly in check. Best hang on to it, just in case. Ah,
It's a wonder the old saloon's still standing. Used to have the nicest view.
guess I'm not going that. Oh, that's right. The old saloon. Makes sense. Yeah, man, it's been a nice hot minute since I've
He
played
sets
this.
foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
Really? You know, I think I do remember hearing that he
That kid finds his trusty shield.
started doing some of the voices too. I'm so glad to hear that because his music is spectacular. Like the songs that are in this game, mwah, so good.
But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call.
Try to shift for that. Hey. Shoot, anyone...
Words start coming out of the woodwork.
Oh, hold shift to lock onto... Okay. Anyone who can sing, I feel like, would do a good job in the voice acting industry.
A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Gotta love that auto aim. Snap targeting and headshots.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
Oh, I didn't see that part of the message. Their voices are both radically different than Darren's actual voice. Again, good voice actor. That's not what I meant to do.
Ronnie always wanted his ashes scattered here.
Oh, he was a statue. He got Pompeyed.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
There's a thing over here. We're not gonna miss that. Looks like a fishing lure.
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land.
An upgrade material for the breaker's bow. A stretch of Mies gut prized by bowyers and pelt ball fans. One more reason for the popularity of Mies hunting.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
In fact, the first time you played this game, you didn't get very far. Wasn't really a fan because you didn't like the starting weapons. I think I'm there with you. The last time I played it, I don't think I really cared for the starting weapons either. But I made it all the way up to the end and could not beat the last boss if I remember right.
Pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner.
Alright. Special ability elixirs. Or black tonics. Same thing.
He finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town.
Yeah, I just remember falling off the edge of the map a lot.
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Plus 10 max health, fermented squirt extract with a nose of stale bread and ocean water. Plus 10% critical chance, only active when at full health. Pungent concoction that calms senses and steadies nerves, favored by the breakers and other fighting forces. Absorb stray fragments, started as a barroom prank, but evolved to become popular with miners and scrap workers. Metallic aftertaste. Go ahead and grab that.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Oh, right. So I can swap them all out. I can do the bow and the hammer, or the bow and the repeater. Dancing shot, a secret breaker technique that causes an arrow to bounce from target to target. Originally intended only for spectacle, but it proved to have practical uses. Ah. Oh, right, that's my Q ability. There we go. You got the shotgun and the rifle, and you think you use those for the rest of the game?
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Oh, I didn't swap out my Kale Hammer. That explains it. Yeah, I remember... I want to say that there was like a quick swiping sword that was really good. I think that's what I ended up going for.
Maud, the tutor, once taught the kid good manners. He never used them though.
Me either. Me either, kid.
Ferry barge.
Machete! Yeah, the machete sounds right.
The Bastion's real close now.
Bad idea. You know, it's a long way off, but you can't wait for me to try / start Hades. I'm very excited for it too. I've got a lot of friends who have been highly recommending it to me. So I'm stoked to actually give it a shot.
A chunk of alloy. The smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air.
An upgrade material for the Kale Hammer, a chunk of precious alloy found deep underground. The staple diet of gas fellas, also used in all manner of industry.
Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Kid puts him out of his misery. Robs a scumbag of his last meal.
Hey, level 2. I mean, I like the stopping power of the breaker bow, but I think I might go back for the repeater. You're one of the many who have put a ton of hours into Hades.
The city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Down, down toward the Bastion.
I wasn't expecting that.
Something stranger still. His mind races.
You know, I must say that's impressive.
Did anybody else survive?
I feel like I have a hard time sticking with a game for that long. I like being kind of a variety streamer that gets to just play through games that he enjoys. That he enjoys.
He finds me. We talk for a spell.
Ask about what happened to Nacy, the girl who used to pin her hair back with this. Is she here already? Where is everyone?
I tried to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up.
Ask about the large bluish mineral found in the Wharf District. It feels warm to the touch, hums like a motor. What exactly does it do?
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch.
Ask about the seal representing the city of Caledonia. Weren't these only meant to be for uniform and identification?
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest, enough to point the way to the cores. And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again, growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Oh yeah.
Kid ponders what to build.
Ooh. Plans for a facility whose specially brewed spirits enhance one's natural abilities. Just need a place to build it. The only spirits permitted on the rippling walls were the kind that increased productivity. For the plans for the arsenal, a facility that stores weapons and secret skills. Just need a place to build it, too. Caledonia pioneers were always traveled light, locking up anything they didn't need on hand. Let's get that arsenal in first, yeah?
Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
I think I'll stick with the bow. A secret technique that automatically counterblocks all oncoming attacks for a short time, made famous in a spectacular showing in the Bullhead Court. Let's get dancing shot. Give that a
Ain't much kid can
good
handle
run.
with hammer and bow in hand.
You know, I've heard that pretty much every run was new, but I always figured that was because it was more of a roguelike. I didn't realize that aside from like new weapons and upgrades and stuff, that it also spurned on some new dialogue and story. That's pretty rad.
Ain't always much to say. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Oh, right. So doing these challenges, if I remember right, unlock new things. Here the breakers once honed their skills and focus with their bows. Or go to the workman's yard where a core's been detected. Find it, bring it back. There may be useful supplies here as well. Or the breaker section.
The breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets in the fewest shots.
Ah.
He's focused. He's armed. And he's off. Perfect shot just happens in a flash.
I don't remember how many shots it was to...
Puts on the right solid performance.
Oh, so I get all the prizes. Okay. There's a YouTube video out there that goes in depth with the dialogue system, but you haven't watched it yet. Something stringy, upgrade for the bow. Something fancy, an upgrade material for a certain weapon. Clockwork Organizer, once used for work and recreation. These springs and sprockets could be put to better use.
Kid ain't had enough of the
Gotta get them
breaker's
power
powers.
shots. Alright, we'll try again.
Takes practice.
I don't remember what the
Strong
power
bone
shot
weapons,
is.
too.
Oh, there it is. Nope, not quite. There it is. Nice. Not quite. Does it tell me how many I need for this one? I don't think so. Did that just say 5 shots? Okay, so I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that would be 5. So I have to get the power shot on each one.
He's feeling real proud.
There we
of
go.
that show.
All right, not as difficult as I remember it being. Then again, I am like 10 years older from the last time I played this. Nicely done.
I almost don't believe it when he says he passed the Breaker's challenge. Sometimes a single look says it all.
So now... Oh, I can't get the upgrade. Oh, I guess I gotta get the next core first. All right, let's do it. That'll be easy enough.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
Hey, there's my buddy, the machete.
Scumbag can digest just about anything.
Yeah.
Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
That's right. I think I went with the machete because I could throw it. And it basically gave me that, that ranged weapon that I wanted.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
Oh, squirt lure.
No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble.
God, seriously, yeah. I almost don't want to talk just because I'm sitting here vibing to the music so much.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit. Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch.
That's right, I don't have my volley anymore. Or my bouncing shot.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock.
Ragged Hood?
No why gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing.
The ranged weapon I wanted. I just remember when I played it before, I was like, oh, well, this basically acts as like another ranged weapon, so I might as well just use the machete, right? So a garment like the gas fellas wear. Gas fellas used to tend the mines, but now we're storming the remains of Caledonia in alarming numbers. But for what? I think it even gets that power shot to it.
And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. The blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating with the crowd.
I'm hitting space here, fellas.
And now there's a new marshal in town.
What, I just defeated one of you and that was good enough? Alright.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. There's that little guy just hanging out,
He
having a
heads
good
for the
time.
east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing.
You know what? I bet you I'll get a spirit that lets
Inside
me
the forge,
increase
you can
the
fine-tune those instruments of his.
charge time. Okay. So upgrade that, upgrade the bow, or something fancy, which upgrades something I don't have just yet. Faster firing. Plus 2 target penetrations per shot. I think I want that faster
With a
firing.
good length of meat gut, that bow's like new again.
That's kind of nice. Worry about that later when I actually go to use the hammer. But in the meantime, I'm good with the striker bow. Was that all of them? I think I got this
He
one
heads for
more.
the biggest dump in town, Scumbag Alley. Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash.
Yes, I believe you are right. They really do give you the power to
And there
customize,
he
which is nice.
The oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel. The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. They always said old Gershel wouldn't go without a fight. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
What does Gershel give me? Who said I was ready to go? I guess the narrator did. There we go. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Build the forge and the Bastion to upgrade weapons. Well, I
Comes
think I
back,
just might.
Just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
Ask about the Ragged Hood, belonging to some ill-fated gas fella. Why are they flooding the city, ransacking its remains?
The windbags used to be alright. Then the calamity took the floor out from under them. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
Let's go with that forge. Baby. Oh, I love the little squirt. He's a good little nugget. The era once nearly sacked the city with these savage blades, which gave the city's missionaries a healthy respect for them. I definitely don't want a squirt lure. It's popular at children's birthday parties and useful in various other situations. No, I want to get... delivering arrow after arrow in rapid succession. Let's try that one. Let's give it a go.
Machete, every bit as effective as the fancier stuff. A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
And just straight up more damage? Devastating arrow bristling with 100 stabweed barbs. Or a noxious arrow steeped in the muck of a scumbag. Let's,
packs a special surprise in every one of those arrows.
Let's go with that. More arrow damage. I like the sound of it. Yeah, I do like that they have narration for each combo.
Cores while the kid was out.
The 2 cores. The melting pot. It's got to be locked up in here somewhere middle of the cargo. Or the sundown path. Should be along this precarious walkway. Be careful up there.
The sundown path. Lovely place for a stroll. Before the calamity, that is. The melting pot. Place hoarded all sorts of fineries from beyond the boundless sea.
Let's give that one a shot.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
Sorry, Squirt.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stabweeds. Blasted things hurt like a broken heart. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
Was there...
He cuts down every stabweed like there's gonna be a prize for it.
Yeah, there is. There's always a prize for weed eating. See, look, prize. Was there a place called the Melting Pot in Exandria? Something nasty. $42. Look at that. An upgrade material for the Fang Reaper. A prickly bundle of bones from a carrion critter. The city never got these under control. The calamity did. That's how you know it's serious business, when the apocalypse took more care of your rodent problem than you did.
Core stuck inside one of those fancy cages.
Trip mine, huh?
Some of the stuff
Ooh.
lying around is downright dangerous.
Oh, you were thinking of the calamity. I see. Shoot, man, if I found a vestige of a divergence here, I would be a happy camper. Give me that blink dagger.
No breaking a cage like that, but the kid tries anyway. Gotta find a way to spring it open.
Give me them shards.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
Everything. Everything went wrong.
Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
Ooh.
Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers.
Pop that up real quick.
Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard it pop that mean old foreman.
Nice.
At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell.
Shoot, man, if there's one thing I'm good at doing, it's clicking fast. Got that finger strength.
Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy.
This music kind of reminds me of The Witchers. Like some of the adventure music in The Witcher.
It's a troublesome scene, to be sure. A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7, give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done.
Beautiful. No, you.
He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Look at how easy that was. Do I get bonus points for this? I do. I'm gonna pick all these up. Nicely done. Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm gonna stick with the machete or wait to see if there's a. Because I think you get a
still remember the look on
spear?
his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
Ancient spices. Asking about them tucked away at the melting pot. Where did they come from and
Folks
when?
voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. He was
Celandia.
good living here for a while.
It's good to know. An upgrade material for the Fang Repeater. Prickly bundle of bones. Bigger ammo capacity or faster reload? More shooting, less reloading. Ooh, that's a good question.
Turns out those old bones
Feel like
still
the-
have some spark in them.
Faster shooting. Last thing, the distillery.
Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
A hearty punch, aromatic beverage served piping hot. According to folk tales, it can almost wake the dead. Ware whiskey, relentless yet very brisk. Or scentless yet very brisk beverage, a boiled rattletail whiskey, used to revive patients in triage centers. 100% critical hit chance, only active when below 33%. Spicy, nutty flavors and a dry aftertaste. Very heavy and filling. Cinder Brick Stout. 33% speed while defending. That's kind of nice. Let's throw that one on there.
That punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times.
Looking back at this after just playing Hades, you can still see the same core, including some of the weapons. Really? Yeah, I was wondering how much Hades, or how much of Bastion you would see in Hades. So that's home base. That's the Sundown Path, and this is the Machete one.
That's Windbag Ranch. Perfect place to work a blade if you got the stomach for it.
The War Machete strikes very quickly, and its throwing attack provides added versatility.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful. Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Slippery little devils.
Look at them everywhere.
Other folks came to train their throwing arms.
Oh, I should probably use the snap ability.
Still others use the place to test their finest blades. It's awful slick sometimes.
Come on. That snap ability is not really helping me here. God. I have a feeling I'm not getting the fastest time on this one. It's gotta be something crazy like a minute flat.
all of them down.
Yeah. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, the hardest part of that was the fact that they, even oscillating. Come on, fam. E. Perfect. Yes, cool me off, fan. Yeah, I think you might be right. So let's
Always time for juice.
let's give it another shot.
They used to say. At least the little fellas can't feel a thing.
I just hate that they go out over the negative space.
Some squirts tried to flee on instinct.
Oh, shoot.
Best to put them away first, before they rile up the others.
'em. Come on, that was like dead on him. Two minutes. Still third prize. Jeez. Next prize is under 90 seconds. So a minute 30 to take all those out. Interesting. Yeah, that's really difficult to do.
Kid comes back from Windbag Ranch, smelling good and ripe.
That's real creepy. X cripple foes. Dealing damage over time.
A
I feel like
old wood oil and that blade shines like a light.
I definitely need that. So let's give that a go, and then let's go on to the next one. Oh, I can move around. That's nice. Yeah, that's probably what I'll end up needing for that, is the pierce. That's definitely gonna help.
Sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though.
I can also roll into them and do damage, which is pretty nice.
But then... somebody gets to the core before the kid.
What?
floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky.
Someone else got to the core. I don't remember there being other people getting to the cores.
Stray valuables are lying everywhere. The kid thinks twice about risking his hide for them, though.
No, I don't.
Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up.
I know exactly what I'm doing to get all these goodies.
See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery.
See, look, I'm good.
Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along.
Bronze spyglass.
Like the ones they'd use to search the stars.
A portable telescope used for stargazing. The sundown path once held breathtaking views of the stars. Now the mountains and the sea. Now only the stars remain. And the mountains and the sea, but now
Air
only the
travel
stars
always
remain.
was an iffy proposition. But Calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows.
Alright, noted. I cannot shoot those things before they are built.
Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core?
Yeah, that's a very good question, my dude.
Well,
Kinda concerning.
ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back.
Did he just say the core is not coming back? You mean I came all this way for a core I don't get to keep? Bogus.
I know they used to ship live munitions down the path. Find time to find them.
Hand grenade?
These wires to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time.
Hell yeah. Oh, that sky bridge just takes me here. How do I get over to that?
They get real cranky when you wake them up.
Aim the grenade? I don't think that'll do anything over there for me, will it? No. Oh, aim the sky bridge. I see. I did not know you could aim the sky bridge.
In all this
It's
toil,
news to me.
Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
Did my cat live? Who were foes into attacking each other
So
to
we didn't find the core that
even
time,
the odds.
but that ain't about to stop us.
Only the stars remain on the horizon. The mountains are gone. No closer to the stars now, are we?
We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
Alright, so those are for weapons we still don't have yet.
That's Trapper's Shingle. Only place in the city to go to get certified with a repeater.
Let's give it a shot. Bang repeater offers fully automatic fire, but cannot be used while moving.
No place better than Trapper's Shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real careful here, else take a nasty fall.
I think this is the
Train
one where I
themselves
needed
by clearing out
reload.
the targets while not clearing out the floor. Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right.
Oh!
Expert trappers got something extra to give them an edge.
Okay. Something nasty. Something greasy. Give that another shot. Yeah, I
Decides to keep
think
working his aim and
I'm
forward down the
understanding
shingle.
how it works.
Best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines.
Oh god. It wasn't getting the ones behind me. Okay, so I'm getting close to it. Yeah, I don't think I really cared for the repeater much the first time through either. Ah, so close. I think it's 64. I was 6 off. Hey, 2K, how's it going, man? Yeah, I was 6 off. I think there were some other people just lurking, but yeah, you were the only one chatting, which I appreciate. It's always good to have someone to talk to. 64 is all of them. Well, I did a very bad job then, didn't I? Ah. You got here later than intended. You off right now, 2K, or are you getting ready to go into work? I never remember what your schedule is exactly. Cappy almost always lurks. Well, thank you for almost always lurking, Cappy. It's always good to have you.
A place like the Shingle survived, and so little else did.
Oh, family. Family thing. How's the family doing?
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and
Try that one. What do I have for the machete right now? Just one. You hot? Yeah, it's weirdly hot today. Yeah, I don't like it. I want it to be cold. Give this one more try. Playing a game. You have to go in a bit. Your Aunt and Nana are arriving for a visit. Aw, that's sweet. Give them a hug for me. Make sure to enjoy your time with family. That's always important. Yeah, that extra damage did the trick.
Trappers got what they needed for a better hunt.
Nice. Here's my new skill. Let's go see what that does. Not bad, some family is visiting your parents from a couple places around the country. Oh, I restarted it. I didn't mean to restart it. No, you're not gonna lock onto those two literally right next to you? Okay. That's fine. Did it. Oh. So where from around the country are your family from?
With how the kid handled the shingle.
From. Can't speak today. No. I feel like I've just been fumbling over my words a lot. Thank you. Do I have bacon lips? I'm sorry? Do I have bacon lips?
What?
I don't know. That's what Shadow asked. I'm equally confused.
The Hanging Gardens. Folks used to go here to relax from their relaxing.
I don't know. Is it something like Ligma? Oh, bacon lips.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
A new term from... Oh, Exandria Unlimited. That means fumbling over your words. See, what we all have to remember is that Shadow is the king of following anything and everything Critical Role related, and references the most obscure things involved.
Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this.
Yeah? Any questions about Critical Role? Shadow's got you.
These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close.
Cappy just threatened to stab Shadow if he posts any spoilers.
Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife.
It's not obscure, the cast started it. It's obscure if it's only in one pop culture
Kid sees him there agape in the flesh.
show. That's like quoting something from The Office from like season 12. I don't even know if it
It's
goes
a
that
snag
far.
or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what.
Oh, there's a person there. Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Colorado. Oh, yeah, like red versus blue quotes. Like, who's gonna understand the reference? It wasn't me. Somebody put a wall in my way. Probably just 2K. It's called Bastion.
For answers.
So, a calamity happens and you wake up. There's not really an explanation as to what the calamity is, but every time you come across what remains of people, they are these like Pompeii-styled shadowy statue or dust, like ashy statues. And so your whole world has just been turned into these floating islands, and it's the only way that you can get around. And there's a place called the Bastion that you are trying to empower, which is supposed to be like the haven for people when the calamity struck. Because no one saw the calamity happening except for one person. No.
The Thunder Brothers didn't make it.
Probably. I don't care. I mean, I just don't swear. That doesn't stop everyone else.
They never saw what it was like beyond the walls.
What?
All right, you know
Nordy,
what?
the bird boy.
You're not allowed ever again. Oh, Nordy the bird boy didn't make it.
The bird boy!
Yeah. I'm not Nordy the bird boy. I just
Morty the bird boy.
I just killed him though. I just
The Jawsons,
see look.
they didn't make it.
The Jawsons didn't make it. Look at them.
Oh, it's him.
The narrator is saying it. The narrator's the guy in the Bastion. Yeah, Nordy the bird boy. Oh. By the way, Shadow, Lauren wants to know how EXU is. Is it any good? The ones from Colorado may have at some point moved to Oregon. You lose track of them? Hey, they're like my neighbors.
Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived.
The shovel survived.
Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
Slab of burst stone, blown topside during the calamity. Forged in flame already, it is highly resistant to heat. A tin of rattle-tail oil, a mechanical lubricant, extracted from a species of subterranean pests. And the Tazzle Spade was a rare sight in Caledonia before the calamity, as very few Ura lived in the city. Now there are fewer still. That was the worst throw ever of all time. Not my fault. Somebody put a wall in my way. He says it's pretty good if you like pure unbridled chaos.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
Without that man, we wouldn't be here right now? What did that man have to do with this?
The core survives as well. Kid does what he has to do.
Break all the dust people.
And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please.
Come with me if you want to live. I saved someone. I don't know.
He's a proper gentleman.
His
that
name is
man.
Zolf.
His name is Zolf.
He's a fancy boy.
No hiding, he's an Ura.
He's an Ura.
Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia.
Caelondia. A pretty
He's
name.
relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves.
The guy's the
in
narrator.
turn, both to him and to each other for the first time.
Oh, so I can ask him about the Ura sigil.
He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says. We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine. For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
God, the music is just so good! Yeah!
The cores, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright.
Oh, do they?
Kid says hello, but Zolf's lost in thought.
Well, now I'm a little sad that I, can't read all those descriptions now.
Well, look what we have here.
The Lost and Found plans for a facility that holds and restores a variety of valuables. Just need a place to build it. The calamity tore the old world to pieces, and even the smallest fragments can be restored in the Bastion.
The Lost and Found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
Nice! Graver Slash, a lightning-fast flurry of strikes that can cut through even the toughest armor. The origins of this technique are widely disputed, though its potency is not. So something coarse. Something nasty is for the repeater. That's for a weapon I don't have. Let's get this for the war machete, seeing as that's what
All
I'm
it takes is some fragments,
still using.
and the Bastion makes it good as new.
Oh, look at all this. Oh, whale ale? 25% damage using secret skills? Man has concocted this mixture to see them through rough waters. Musky, smoky aroma. Bastion bourbon. Soothing hot herbal brew with restorative properties. Hints of citrus and berry flavors. Health tonics fully restore health, plus 2 to health tonic capacity. That's pretty nice. And the lunkhead liqueur. Bitter, leathery flavor comes from a bit of lunkhead scales, believed to improve reflexes. 100% damage when counter-blocking with a bullhead shield. Excuse me. Stab synth. That's my type of liquor right there. Waxy, thirst-quenching drink refined from ground stabweed needles. Spitting up the needles is considered rude, but effective. That's pretty cool. It's the quenchiest. Alright, see you later, Shadow. 100% critical hit damage. Sturdy, well-balanced grip, ideal for close combat. Ooh, 2 blades per throw. Special mechanism that launches hidden blades from the grip.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
Alright.
We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
Let's see, the Pith Orchard. Orchard. Should be nestled by the shrine to the god of commotion and order. Or the Cinderbrick Fort. Too bad it lies deep inside the toughest fort in the city. Let's go and get the gods. If I remember right, that one's fun.
No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either.
I cut the tree.
Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now, and the orchard core is long gone too.
Oh, or ain't here. It's terribly sorry, kid.
Pith,
Your core's in another
place is
castle.
a dead end in more ways than one.
The narrator's voice is familiar. He does voices in Hades, if you've seen anyone play Hades. Otherwise, I have no idea.
Seems Pith ain't much of a watchdog.
What? If you come closer, probably.
What about now?
Yes.
Sounds like ink that tries to eat the character in.
He sounds like the skink that tries to eat the main character in Fern Gully.
Yeah.
It has been so long since I've seen Fern Gully, I have no idea what that guy even sounds like. Yeah,
Is
that's...
that the skink from Fern Gully?
No, that's the guy who voices, or who is the narrator.
The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god.
I care about trinkets. A machine-stitched likeness of the god of commotion and order. As the people of Saladonia grew more self-reliant, they grew less fearful of their gods, and turned them into commodities. Well, boy, don't that sound familiar.
Pith stood for something once. Something real.
Now all he stands for is
In time,
plushies.
though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. He couldn't even save his loyal subjects.
Maybe that's because we abandoned him. Oh, nope. That's not a good way to go.
Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least.
You're right, he probably was a kid when Fern Gully was out.
That Pith lights up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods? Or tell them off?
Let's see what Pith's got to offer. Got a commotion and order. Foes shall grow quicker to move and to strike. The wakeful bull, patient yet temperamental, adorns the city walls with his likeness.
Pith.
Foes will be stronger, But I get 10% more experience and 10% more money.
Kid decides to press his luck.
And immediately regrets it.
Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore.
Let's just turn that off. I am not a hardcore gamer.
Popping windbags is hard enough. No need to get the gods involved.
You should do me a favor, look up who played the narrator or the guy from Ferngully. Maybe they're related.
Things might have gone worse if Kid tampered with that shrine.
Oh, that's right, I still have grenades. No, he's pretty consistent. Do you know what the
He
character's
found
name was from
core.
Ferngully?
At least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
Pips?
Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind.
Would you like to hang on to this? The Ura people worship the same gods as us, after
Zolf
all.
doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
Gods didn't bother to stop the calamity, did they?
The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
Ah, Lauren's posting it to Discord.
Turn them round and round all you like. Pith's still gonna be ugly.
Ah, Tim Curry. Bad thing that
Yeah, Tim Curry did some, did a lot of VO work when he was younger. He had a stroke?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
Finders keepers.
Oh, when did he have a stroke? Huh. Day I learned. Apparently Christian Slater and Tim Curry did voices in Ferngully. Who's Christian Slater again?
Fetching fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it.
Is it the Bastion bourbon? Yeah, that's what I want. Give me more health. I have not seen Mr. Robot, but it's been on my list to watch.
That's the Bullhead Court. Folks defended themselves there with shields, not words.
Let's give it a shot.
The accused always got a fair shake
that's
in
fine.
Zealandia.
You do you, boo-boo.
Some used to take the bullhead trial. Survive the trial without taking a scratch, you'd walk away a free man.
Ah. Jeez.
The bullhead trial taught folks three things. First, a good defense is a good offense. Second, you gotta always watch.
I got a little bit of time for that, so that's good to know.
Third, ain't no godlike bull up there gonna save you.
There we go. Jeez. Who's Christian Slater? He doesn't look too familiar older. But I think that younger version of him I thought I saw there.
Kevin Costner's vampire.
I've never seen Interview with a Vampire.
The smarter
Oh, God.
ones knew when to just step aside and let things go.
Can I get him to just like roll off the edge? That's tough. Ah, stop it. Ow. Oh god, that's not fair. He's so tiny.
Kid makes it out of one piece.
25 hits. 15 hits or fewer to get second place. That's bogus. Only a little late. Astro, you were very late this time. It's good to see you nonetheless. Hour and a half late. Now I get to get hotter.
Well, a kid always wanted to compete in the bullhead trial.
Oh. It'd be cold. Too hot. Oh. You hear my elbows crack? How hot is it? I can never be late, Astro. I'm always here. I'm like a wizard. I'm never late nor early. I arrive precisely when I intend to. Other fan. Yeah. Hot in here. You're a dwarf and you're digging a hole. Did not know that you were Simon, or Honeydew. And of course it's blowing right into the mic. I can't get a break. Whatever. You found the character's name, posted it in Discord? I will let Laura know. Nope, can't have it. Lizard? What a weird name. Lizard. What was his name? Huh. Unlock iguana. Guana? So almost like guano.
Looking for good help.
Am I wrong? Smells like someone cooked bacon. Shadow got me thinking about them bacon lips. Yeah, apparently it's a thing from Critical Role. I'm not gonna do this. Oh, I see. I never said that I paid close attention to chat, but close enough attention. Yeah, this is stupid. I don't know how anyone actually. I'm just gonna restart. Stream delay woes. Indeed. If I could actually hit these shots, I might be able to get second prize.
Kid makes short work of them things.
Yeah! Alright, so I think that's the secret. I think you gotta, like, go in there and just hit him at the start. Come on, how are you not hitting a stationary target?
All of them in a flash.
Nailed it. Shoo.
Well, the kid's gone and struck terror in the hearts of squirts everywhere.
Perfect. The squirts didn't know what hit them. Let's see. I got hand grenade, trip mine, squirt lure, ghost blade. Secret technique that slices through everything in its path. An old graver went missing in a cave for months, but returned having mastered this move. Let's give Breaker Volley a shot this next go around. Through this challenge.
There's only one way to Cinderbrick Fort. The hard way.
Oh, good.
Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags.
I didn't want this to be easy anyway. Oh.
The calamity was mercy.
Oh god, I hate these guys.
The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid.
There's so much going on. Ugh. What? What's stopping it? An invisible wall. My nemesis.
Well, windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort.
Let's get that health up. Let's hit that switch. Oh, a scrap musket.
Can't handle.
Ooh.
Something that'll punch clean through them greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. The Calamity drove the Windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort.
Okay, the shotgun's kind of nice. I can dig it. All right.
Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days.
This is my boomstick.
Windbags can't use martial supplies.
Arsenal
but
to
the
swap
kids sure
out.
can.
I kind of like this. Knockback effect compensates for limited range. A mass-produced version of the very first Caledonian firearm said to be a true terror. Belches searing clouds of jagged metal. Excuse me, metal. Oh, I do want a skill though. Mirror shield. Yeah, let's grab that. I feel like that's gonna... that has already could have been handy.
As for the Windbags, Cinder Brick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though.
You know, for something that automatically counters, it kind of sucked. Didn't counter like I wanted it to.
So many of those sorry things hold up inside that old fort. Not a scratch on him as he presses on the higher ground.
All right. Yeah, this ain't half bad. Have I missed any extra items? Extra places to go? Nope, just off the map. Alright, I can get in with this up close and personal. Do a little bit of poison to him and then roll back and blast him with the shotgun. That works for me. Hey, that time that worked. Wonder why it didn't work before.
Security's plain gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. afraid of getting burned.
Yeah, that works pretty well. Use the shotgun to clear the debris and then throw the machete at them. I am a fan.
They trapped the kid in the middle of the force parade grounds. Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon and all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, only their sorry hides to lose.
It takes so long to charge up. It's difficult to counter.
The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now.
What? How did... They must have flown to either side of him.
The windbags finally get the message.
Yes, give me all the shards. Oh. Marshal
People used to
badge.
dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this.
City citizens respected and admired the marshals for their unwavering dedication to preserving peace and justice.
The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that.
No core though,
Now
huh?
ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort. Kid shows up just as Ulf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was his smoking pipe. Poor kid collapses after just one drag.
Oh, that's good. What are you looking for?
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
Oh. What am I doing here?
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
I smoked a pipe and then got sent into the Shadow Realm. Apparently it was time to duel.
Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
18 reflections remaining?
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money.
Oh, he just wanted to make his mama some money.
What was I saying? Anyway. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it.
These guys suck.
Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
What? Oh, don't tell me his mom died.
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Oh. Someone's stealing his money that he's sending to his mama. While he's out there working the walls, being part of the military?
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years.
Ah! There's a hole there, guys.
In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
Except this kid who had nothing left to lose.
Out there, kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody. One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
Wonder if that's when the calamities started. Hate
saw
those things
nothing.
so much.
Where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Yep.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
Getting into real dangerous territory. Oh, alright, off it goes.
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
Oh my god. I wish I had something other than this blocking power. Something other than the blunderbuss too would be nice.
Well, he finally arrived at Caelondia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
Almost done. 3 left.
But then, all he got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
Oh, snap, that's true. Yeah, we don't even know what the kid's name is. It's just Kid.
Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made him real, not me.
Ah! Get me off this thing.
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
Reflection complete. Those were rough. Those were real close. Ask Zolf about a smoking pipe. Where did you get this? In the city they used to say this stuff was very strong.
Wolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
Did the marshals ever give you all a hard time, being
The
Ura and all?
marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity.
Good. Oh no, I
Kid
don't want
takes
to do this
another
again.
drag, goes out like a light.
I thought it might have given me dialogue.
There's something you should know about the kid, but let me take it from the top.
Oh, so this is just a good training ground? Their way out of here? Back to the Bastion. There we go. Yep, don't need that anymore. Marshals brought the city back to working order after the war, didn't
Even
they?
Since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
Oh, they surrendered to us, huh? So, more range and less spread, rifle-barreled, or more spread and less range.
If you want to tune a scrap musket,
try that
you
one.
start with the barrel.
Attacks cripple, attacks deal damage over time.
Points just don't get any sharper than that.
Let's try that one. And as far as the arsenal goes, we definitely want to change this. Sure, mine could come in handy.
Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade.
Final warning. A blast sent straight up into the air, causing a flurry of projectiles to rain down on the area. Not effective as a warning, but very effective otherwise. I like the sound of that. Let's go ahead and get
It
the
wasn't
second
fixed,
upgrade.
It was unbroken.
See if I can buy that. Oh, I can. Shots cause greater knockback. Munition cartridges filled with larger scrap pieces designed for impact force or more damage. Munition cartridge filled with sharp, hard-packed alloy scrap. Let's go with the damage for
learned
now.
to pack those shells full of fire.
Forgot I got a core.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
So the shrine. Whether the gods will help or hinder in the wake of the calamity is anyone's guess, or the memorial. A necessary testament to the calamity. By paying tribute to the past, one may better prepare for one's future. Let's do that one.
The memorial. The kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
Construct the memorial to Caledonia.
The valediction. Just another one of my sketches.
Oh. Earn first prize in the required number of proving grounds. Deliver a single crushing blow to a foe for at least 70 damage. I gotta use the hammer. Defeat 3 foes with a single well-timed power shot. Beat a hardy foe with the last bolt in a clip. Gain the required number of mementos strewn across the countryside. Number of secret skill techniques. Defeat a foe by counterblocking its melee attack while at less than 20% health. Ooh. Quickly strike foes 15 times in a row without missing. Raise the required number of land pieces through travel and exploration. Defeat the required number of different species beasts. Defeat 10 or more foes in a single well-placed shot.
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.
Alright, so I've got the shield, the hammer, and the musket. Go do the musket one, seeing as I've upgraded that one a little bit.
Ever felt a Zolwood gourd? Like picking up broken glass barehanded. At Zolwood Grove, marshals learn to make every shot count.
Oh, I wonder if I need...
The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Most marshals didn't get far on their first few tries. to catch a bunch of those hordes in a single shot. Funny thing about muskets is they work best up close. The best of the best cleared the course in just a few shots.
Hey! Hell yeah! I managed to do it, I guess, in under 15? So something coarse, something foul, and scrap salvo. Nice! Well, that was easy. Easiest one yet.
Kid probably
Welcome back,
could have
Shadow.
made himself marshal one day.
How's the family doing? Reduce penalty to long-range damage. Or faster reload. I'll probably go for faster reload when I get to it.
Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
Yes, sirree. Got the shotgun.
That's Zolwood Grove. A nice quiet place to show a musket a good time. That's a scrapyard, where folks got to smash things and call it community service.
That's my type of community service. Yeah, we're just going through them, trying to get as many first places as I can.
The city's unwanted things all met their end in the yard. Folks who fouled up would do their time here, smashing things to bits.
Quickly destroy 100 objects.
The quicker they worked, the sooner they could go. Folks learned to plant their feet and put their backs into it. Others would plot a course to navigate that sea of junk.
I wonder if that's supposed to be all the objects.
A good day's smashing could
It
feed a
is.
family for a week.
Pretty much all of them. 27 seconds or less. Okay, I think I could probably do that.
Kid pays another visit to the scrapyard for old time's sake.
Alrighty, I will check that out after the stream in about 45 minutes or so.
Worked too slow and all you got was a sore back. Some folks invested their earnings to forge even better hammers.
Yeah, that might be what I have to do. Yeah, just shy. Couple seconds. We'll see if I can get a better upgrade.
Ever want to just smash things for a while? You know where to go.
Did get the last upgrade for that. Got another one for this. An uppercut attack caused knockback. Or to focus, defend for a few moments using the bullhead shield, then attack? No, I don't think either of those will really help out in that one. Can I use skills while I'm in there? It's probably worth a shot, and
If you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion bourbon.
oh, right, because I don't have the hammer equipped.
Kid's ready to get real personal with hammer and musket in hand.
I don't recall if I'm able to use secret skills while in the scrapyard. I didn't think I was. I probably just need to do a good mix of rolling around and... yeah, I don't think I am.
always plenty there for smashing.
Ah!
Did have its risks.
That ruined that run. Oh, come on. Yeah, this one's a little bit tougher. Definitely not as easy as that shotgun one, that's for sure. Sometimes I feel like the hit registration just doesn't... Like, it looked like I should have hit that pot when I didn't. You think so? I'll give that a try. So I can either run around and just do a lot of slashing.
Had to work real fast for the finest prize.
I think the issue is that it's not doing as much like AoE damage as I expect it to. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. It's like you do an uppercut and then you do a downward slam, and the downward slam doesn't seem to have as much potency as the uppercut does. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, this one's a little bit tricky because, like, you can get real close. But there are just some times where it's like, oh, why didn't that hit, like, the 12 things around it like it normally does? I can always come back later, but I feel like I could get this one. Who needs to do that one anyway?
That's the Langston River. Used to cut all the way to the wild. Think it was bad then.
Who needs all that? We could just do this one. We could advance the story.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
Yeah, but you see what I mean about, like, I hover over a thing. Oh, maybe that's why, because the hitboxes are not... It's not what I'm looking at, but it's, like, above it. It's the isometric view, I think, that's throwing me off.
Riverbank swarming with windbags.
Yeah, it's above the ground.
The core, they hardly noticed the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Weepin' Nellie. She sent some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick. They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
Oh, did I just fall off the edge? I did. Yeah, I think that might be part of my issue, is that the reticle, it floats above everything and not directly on it. Makes it a little bit harder to judge exactly where I want to swing my hammer.
At least she picked a good spot for a break. The core's right there.
I do not want the hammer anymore, please. Give me my war machete and my fang repeater.
flapping wings. Peckers. They've been watching his every move. They had their own eyes on the core. But why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weeping Nellie raring to go.
Oh, those are
Turns
mine.
out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough.
Nice. All right, let's do it. Beware of too many peckers. I don't have to worry about
He's
that.
gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. The windbags getting even better around here. They aim to smash Weeping Nellie to splinters. It almost falls
What?
again. Kid boards one of them skiffs like some
What?
kind of St. Lundin privateer. Well,
That wasn't
all
fair.
proves too much for poor Nellie. She's just gotta make one last stop.
Oh, poor Nelly. Oh,
With her last breath, Nellie gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in a Pecker country. They want that core real bad. Seems a calamity ain't hurt the Pecker's appetites. Kid shoos them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? 4 times.
do you know how many times he never fell off? 4, specifically, precisely. Tell you what, the bow would have come in real handy there.
Now, listen close. You should remember this next part.
Bad case of burnt pecker.
Why
That's-
go to Prosper Bluff?
I want to go see a doctor. Oh, is this what I think it is?
Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't.
Oh, psychedelic.
And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it? There, the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while.
It is. This is the one that I was thinking of.
How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one.
Dig my hole, you build a wall. One day that wall is gonna fall. Build that city on a hill. Gonna build that city on a hill. Day those walls are gonna spill. Oop. And build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long. Build that wall and build it strong, 'cause I dig my home. Oh. What's the switch I missed back here then? Build that city on a hill. Ah, okay. So that's just for extra stiffles. Too long. Stupid bird. Ah!
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
something wrong. A flake of unusual rock unseen prior to the calamity. It writhes at the slightest touch, yet feels like bone, only heavier. A worn book handwritten in traditional Ura script. Amid the scrawled notes, the book contains various indecipherable scientific diagrams, drawings, and mathematical formulae.
And besides, it's like the song goes.
I dig my hole, you build the wall. One day that wall is gonna fall. Build that city on the hill. Gonna build that city on a hill. Someday your tears are gonna spill. Yeah, me too, Shadow. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long. Gonna build that spawn up to the sky. I'm loving it, Capcom. Gonna build that wall up to the sky. How are you liking it so far? Someday the birdie's gonna fly. Gonna build that wall until it's done. Gonna build that wall until it's done. But now you've got nowhere to run. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long. The pecker doesn't come down for more than 4 hours. Consult a physician. Hey. Brings a whole new meaning to Bluebill. How are you doing tonight, Capcom? It's really good to see ya.
They'll be here before too long.
The singer agreed to return to the Bastion.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
Oh. Traditional Ura script was outlawed in the city. Is this your handwriting?
So many secrets in there, and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
Did the marshals ever give you any trouble? You seemed worried whenever you see this badge.
Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they?
Not much to see out there beyond the Bastion, but maybe you'll find something.
Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see. But leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view.
Ashley Barrett, that's who sang that song. I need to look her up later. Eating this stuff was like a rite of passage in the city. Did the Ura like it?
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods. Unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here.
Can you read any of this? Do these charts and formulas mean anything to you?
If only I'd known half the secrets of the calamity were tucked away in that book.
Jeez.
I'd have worked to translate it right away.
What do you make of these drawings and diagrams? Isn't this written in your native
A
language?
scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much.
Hmm. Hmm.
The trappers. Daring bunch of fools. They'll be missed.
It's not even the 4th of July and people are still setting off fireworks. I hate this. This is hell. Alright, something coarse. Maybe not. What about this? Attack without moving to uppercut. A special grip that can be used to shove aside even the most stubborn targets. I don't know if that's really what I'm looking for either. Got all those. I need one more of those for the Fang Repeater. Which I think actually the Lost and Found had. Yep. Let's grab the last bit of that one and that one. So that increases the ammo capacity even more, or I can give myself that 55% faster reload.
Now he
Just give myself more ammo.
Repeater all day long.
Still not level 4 yet, but we're getting there. Right, Crystal?
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Just need a place to build this shrine. Whether the gods will help or hinder in the wake of the calamity is anyone's guess.
Behold, the Pantheon.
Ooh, a Kobe. Goddess of oath and abandon. Foes shall have vengeance in the throes of defeat. No one bound the chastened maid save her for herself. Her shackles are her own design. I don't want my foes to explode on me. I'll pass.
We track the final core beyond the city to the wilds.
Expeditionary team aimed to use it to tame these lands, but went missing.
That's the edge of the wilds, where Jawson and his boys disappeared.
Jawson. Real quick, let me look up how long to beat Bastion. Main story, 6 hours. Rushed is 4 hours. Leisure is 13. Just wanted to know how much more we had left in the game. We might beat it in like 2 sessions. Yeah, those are the things that make everything more difficult, right?
Place is so raw, even the calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
Dueling
You know
pistols.
what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two.
Hell yeah.
Kid's faster than a slinger with those guns. Savage things lurking at every turn. Good thing pin cushions can't see where they're shooting. Techers got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon. They shouldn't have let their guard down.
Phew.
Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight.
Oh, I am very excited for these pistols, man. I remember loving these things.
Wallflowers survived the calamity. He toughened them up. Same goes for the kid. Best take it real slow when pincushions are afoot. Slinger Johnson's old outpost is all that's left of him.
Just put on that ghost blade.
A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. Kid's seen the last of them.
Oh, this track is very good.
Don't ever turn your back on the pincushion. Pow gives a wallflower a taste of its own medicine.
God, this gunslinger track is just so good.
Kid's roused up half the wild by now. Jawson's boys left all kinds of stuff out here. Then Kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals.
Oh.
The Wild's already reclaimed this place.
Yeah, the pistol. Oh, the pistols are just so cool. I love them. Alright, I'm gonna go with a.
Hardly any signs of the old Jawson camp. Wild green vine apples about the only good thing out here.
Oh no, I can hurt him. There we go. Gotta do it, like a rogue. Gotta do it from behind.
He's anxious to get back.
Hit him in the butt.
After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot.
Zia shares Zulf's Ura ethnicity, but unlike him, she was born and raised in Caledonia.
A warm welcome. See, Zulf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zulf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zulf leaves us here, alone.
Ooh. What does that mean? Evidence of Zulf's rage against the Bastion. Something brought out a flash of violence in the man. He attacked Rux and severely damaged the monument, then fled in anger. Are you hurt? What happened back there?
Zulf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home.
Are you alright? What exactly did Zulf do?
When Zulf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him. Zulf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
How many shards do you need?
The Gravers, the arm of justice, they seemed unstoppable.
Duel Decider. A single swift, devastating shot aimed straight for the foe's most vulnerable parts. The practice of dueling soon ceased after the slingers unveiled this trick. Not my vulnerable parts. How many? All. Exactly all. No more, no less. But how many is all? Just all. I'm gonna tap him in the pee-pee. Yeah, look at all these other guns that I still don't have unlocked. More ammo capacity or bullet scatter eliminated.
Takes a
Let's
lot
go with
of
that
moving
accuracy.
pieces to make a dependable sidearm.
And then more damage or faster reload. I don't have enough money for that yet.
The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back. Slinger Range is where the city's quickest pistoliers put themselves to the test.
I gotta get better with that shield if I want to get those extra,
You have to think fast to survive the wild.
bits of money.
Not faster than the slingers. They could shoot their pistols with the speed of a machine. They knew just when to start shooting and when to stop.
Okay, so it's as many shots as I can do at once.
Those pistols could spit out rounds just as quick as you could pull the trigger.
I need to not miss, too. This one I remember
Learning
being
to
very
hold the
hard.
fire could be its own challenge.
I wonder if they're all the same every single time.
Slingers were much quicker than the average
God.
pistolier.
Alright, so 500 for the next one. I think I can get
Slingers could plug you
500.
full of holes faster than you can say draw. The slingers like to edge each other out using customized pistols. Eventually, it all comes down to reflexes.
Two more. One more. Oh. That one's tough. Wonder if I'll need... So I've got the accuracy. I think the next one was,
Just because you're fast don't mean you gotta be reckless.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I keep forgetting about the shift lock on it. Let's see how that works for these. Works pretty well. Hey, Cajun. How's it going, man? Oh, well, that's dumb. I'm glad to hear it. It's been a minute since I've seen you. How's life treating you? Yeah, here's the last one, and I'm just a little too slow. That much. All right, I think we can get it, as long as I'm positioned right in the center. Yeah, that one where I didn't get turned did do me in. Yeah, look, my cursor wasn't even over there, and he just locked onto that one. Oh, please tell me I've got one more.
No matter how fast you are, you can always get faster.
650? Is that the next one? 700 or more. That's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a real tough one. I feel like I need like a keybind, a repeating keybind for it.
Weren't quick enough to escape the calamity.
Oh, do I get more upgrades past the ones I already have? Interesting. Alright, let's see where else we've got to go. Yeah, a controller might work well, depending on what the keybind is. Like, if I can just hold in both triggers and let it auto-aim, then yeah, I could do it for sure.
The less said about Drawson Bog, the better. That place will eat your mind.
Alright, so I feel like we're in the second half of the game. Do I try and do a little bit more tonight? Because it's 10 o'clock, this is usually when I call it. Oh. So this one flew by real quick, I tell you. I mean, look at all the stuff that I've done already. How much more do I have? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's do one more. Let's just do this one. Push-ups. Curse you, Shadow!
After Zolf's little episode, Kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Drawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back.
Alright, let's get him done. Oh, I really need more exercises, more variety for you guys, and probably up the price once I get more. That way you can't just buy all of them at once. Otherwise, it's just going to turn into a workout stream, and I'm going to be sitting here doing a workout for 30 minutes. Don't worry, I'm actually doing it. I am honoring it. I'm on the floor doing crunches, or not crunches, planks and push-ups. You'll get to see me do squats right now. Also, I don't have a second camera to do an actual angle. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'd be able to do that with a second webcam. Alright.
Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do?
Yeah, you're working up a sweat just by watching. You guys want to play hard mode?
Zolf put us in a real bind.
You can follow me
Hurt the
and
Bastion
the exercises
bad.
I do. 20 squats, 20 push-ups, 45-second plank.
But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine.
Thank you, Cappy. Yeah, I forgot that, you've seen me do push-ups at, like, PAX and stuff. I used to be able to pump them out really quick, like 40 in less than a minute.
Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating.
That's quitter talk, Shadow.
Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know.
Look, sometimes you just gotta flex. And when you're around a bunch of nerds, you flex by doing physical activity.
Wherever
It impresses them every time.
Somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go. Kid can't fall, no matter how hard he tries.
And that was really my only goal. I just wanted to impress you. Oh, Siren. Wait. Can I still heal myself at the river? No? Okay.
The dead welcome him with open arms. It pops him good. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella.
Hey, level 4.
What do you say to a kid who's seen too much?
Surrender.
I'm Zolf of the Ura. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid sets foot inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes. Security's just gonna have to straighten him out.
is going on?
Kid succeeds where the calamity failed. Would you look at what he did to poor old Ronnie, the bartender? Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Pith, the bull. The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend, he's come undone too.
I'm hearing the story from the other side. This is a fascinating way to tell the story.
Undone. Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to. The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole. Bootlickers dig their nasty thorns into his heels.
I really want that bull plushie now. It's very cute.
Ever heard of a lung blossom? It's bigger than the stories say. The breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak. Say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind. Well, the kid prunes it down to size somehow.
Ooh. All that focus. Swamp gas, really does rival cactus juice.
Kid never much cared to speak of it. A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place.
Oh.
The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
The True Forge grants access to 2 additional upgrade tiers, unlocking the full potential of each weapon. Let's go for it.
Ain't saying much.
Cactus juice.
but
It's the
greatest
quenchiest.
forge in all the city.
I don't even know what the next one is. Let's
He's
go for
made a
that more
right
damage.
comfortable bed for all those bullets.
Forgot that I had more to unlock. Finally hit level 4. So what do we want? 10 max health? I don't think. Let's go
Red
with
rum's brewed from swamp weeds,
red rum.
so its effect is as bold as its flavor.
And ooh, 100% damage when counter blocking with the bullhead shield. That would probably help out a lot with the shield one. I'll keep that in mind.
What else is there to say? He ain't all that shy.
All in all, though, I think this is probably a good place to stop for the night. It's a little bit past 10. I think we're a good halfway through. So hopefully, hopefully Monday, we'll be able to complete this. Maybe I'll play this in the morning, so that way we can move on to like pray for the evening. I can always try that. We'll see. I'm not quite sure what Monday's gonna hold for me. Depends on what errands we get to run this weekend. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out and watching me play through Bastion. I adore this game. I love the soundtrack. It's a very good story. Prey is going to be a good one. I'm very excited for it. Keep in mind that tomorrow we are doing movie night. We're going to watch Edge of Tomorrow. I'm going to figure out where I can rent it if I don't already own it. And we're going to watch that. So 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we are going to sit down and watch Edge of Tomorrow. So be there or don't be there and make me sad. And you don't want to make me sad, do you? Please don't make me sad. I love your company. Now, on that guilt trip, you all have a wonderful night. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Be kind to yourselves, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, stay hydrated, because that's really important. And I'll see you all on the next adventure.